So here we are 3 weeks later in the exact spot is where it all began, right here. Uh, Blissfully day here at home in Canada. Sure wasn't like that on the road. I hope you enjoyed this series. Anyone that has been following along the series, you know that I created this for anyone that felt that they really wanted need of a vacation, but maybe didn't have someone that they could travel with, or maybe their vacation schedule didn't line up and they just didn't have that security of having a travel partner. This series was created for just people just like that in that situation, because I wanted to show you that you do not need a travel partner. In fact, you can do it alone. You could go solo. And it's in fact my preferable way to travel. I do enjoy traveling with my family and my wife, but sometimes solo travel is just, it gives you that little bit more edge on freedom to explore new places, new cities, and as well meet new people. I know it's a fear for a lot of people, feeling that they'll be on their own, they'll be alone. But as if you followed along in this series, and especially if you consider maybe the small group travel like I did, you'll quickly realize that you're seldom ever alone, and in fact you might actually value the few times that you can be alone. I know it could be windy. I'm not sure. It is windy out here today, so I'm gonna come inside. So yeah, so this series has been created for anyone that was reluctant maybe of taking the dipping their toes and maybe going on their own. And again, from the series, you'll see that it is possible, and in fact, you'd regret it, I think. So really consider that. The other thing I want to do is, I know before when I began the series, there was a number of things that I was taking with me. I said I'd quickly review them. I'm not going to try to take too long, but I'll just go over quickly some of the items that I took with me that I highly valued, and you may too. So just quickly, one of the things I took was a universal charger. Just gonna flip the phone around here. It was a universal charger. Really, I would say it's indispensable. If you're traveling outside your own country, you'll need that. The second thing I really valued was for the shower, actually. It was this silicone body scrubber. I found that in Europe and Asia that many of the hotels, even the hostels, none of them really provided face cloths, which I thought was a little odd. You get towels, but nothing to really wash your body with. So this was perfect. It dries, it's silicone. Can't say enough about it, so I'm glad I got it. The little Apple track, I don't know what they're called, but they're trackers. I kept that in my day pack. I always worried that maybe I left it in the restaurant or on a bus or something. Never did, but they do work. It does let me know, so it was kind of came in handy. The other thing that may date myself, I know the younger generation would like to use their phone. I did use an eSIM all the time, so I really highly recommend getting an eSIM for any countries that you're visiting. But I valued, when in a city, a little pocket, guidebook. This one here I could put right in my pocket. I just like to see the big picture, the maps. I find some of these guidebooks will tell me some things to do that are not traditionally what tourists or travelers would do. So it can kind of take you to places that you wouldn't really consider. So I really valued this book, and I do usually get one for each city that I visit. I also use travel books as well, travel guides, but if you're taking a small group tour, that might not be as necessary. But again, a little pocket book on the city you're visiting. In regards to health, the number one thing, unfortunately, folks, I'll be upfront. When you travel, you quite often will catch an intestinal bug. It happens to a lot of travelers. It's happened to me on this trip. And I would highly recommend maybe bringing some Imodium. I didn't have any. I thought I'd let it run its course. But after 2 or 3 days, I was able to get to a pharmacy, and I'm so glad I did. Because it usually, even if you have Imodium, it'll take a day or two to kick in. So for my case, it was like 5 days. So then that's a long time to be struggling with some health issues, especially in the countries that maybe don't have as many public washrooms, or they're not as close by. So I can't stress enough some Imodium, because that does happen, and that's one of the downsides. And then really lastly, the thing that I really valued on my trip was this day bag from Decathlon. It's fantastic. I had people on my trip continue to ask to look at it. It has a number of different pockets for different things. I can't say enough about it. I loved it. And I actually kept it inside my big back knapsack before, when traveling a lot of times, and then I'd take it out. And then finally, folks, the last thing I'd recommend is these dry bags. I really valued them, especially if you go swimming, if you're going to like a hot area. It's good for when you need to take off your bathing suit and you got maybe your towel, that kind of thing, and just keep it separated. So, or even just soiled laundry. It's good to keep it separated. So I really valued that. And so, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this series. Right now, I'm going to take a look back, and then I'll come back and say a few words. But I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making it. And I think, after my experience this time, I think this will be something that I will do again. So make sure you get out there. You can do it. And I hope you enjoyed. And thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll chat soon. About time for liftoff. Anyways, it should be a lot of shenanigans, that's for sure. Anyways, let's go. We're ready to go. Come on along. It's a little bit chaotic, but hey, well. This is so just got into the hotel here. And my key didn't work. I got stuck in the basement. Never said it traveling solo is going to be easy. You got to embrace it. Anyways, we're here. Not what we're used to, that's for sure. It ain't you want pepper and onion. Right. And then so we're just finished our hike and we're hiking to our hotel. Not sure which one it is, but it's called the Mezzanine Cave. 60 balloons out today in Cappadocia, so you won't be alone. Oh wow, Rick, this is the valley of the Peni, is that what we call it?
Peni Valley, yeah.
Peni Valley. Oh, that might be a soup dog. Let's see, this is probably the 8th or 9th tunnel. That dog just below, he was sleeping. That balloon was just above him, like 2-3 feet.
These are the Cappadocia Church. They are not original one. They are replicated one.
To be honest, it's if you're tall, it's a little bit of a. You're definitely gonna have to bend at some parts, but it is it's really almost. I'm lost for words, really, which is. We're at a Turkish restaurant, of course, and I ordered, I don't know, what pizza sticks. Anyways, the food's great. So at one point in time, Marcus Aurelius stood here and came out to take a looked around. And what do you think? Do you think that he thought Heidi, Leanne, and Dave are gonna are gonna one day stand here? I mean, that's crazy. Oh.
Slime and beach to Kaş, probably, late afternoon, which will be another scenic, day during our travel, like driving.
at the details of this, folks. I'll leave you with this. We're here at the pharmacy, but you need to navigate the cats. So let's see everything. Oh, that is not going to be possible. There's no way. We went up.
We have lots of earthquake here, and that way it may kind of maybe.
The universe's best kebabs, chicken kebabs, right here. We're gonna soon find out. Very good. Yes. For these two, thank you. Star Trek. Yours. Don't have to use your hands. Look at that. Well, this is nuts. I'm heading up there, and I'll film from up there, and I'm sure that will, for anyone who doesn't know, they'll figure it out pretty quick. Anyway. Hey, we're counting on you guys. Let's get those numbers up. Okay, have fun, man. Take care. Well, happy to report that I made my best. That monument. I'd say go 300 meters, and this is where I'm at. Ah, it is so bizarre. Go for the girl. Oh, it's a tight send off. Uh-oh. Okay, folks, what other YouTube sensation will bike around the Arc de Triomphe? Come on, tell your friends about this channel, subscribe, you know. Thanks, Paris, for being such a gracious host. I definitely will be back. Beautiful city, fabulous. So I hope you enjoyed the look back. So my parting words are just this. If you have the opportunity and the time, money, definitely get out there and hit the road. You don't need someone to travel with, trust me. My biggest regrets in life are not the things that I've done, but rather the things that I didn't do. And I think that if I had not taken this opportunity, all the things that I would have missed out on, I am so much richer for the last 3 weeks of being able to travel like I have. And I'm just so appreciative of having that opportunity. And I'm so glad I took the decision to go alone. So parting words, no excuses, folks. Just do it. As Nike would say, just do it. You won't regret it. Again, you'll only regret the things that you don't do. So thanks for watching. And yeah, hopefully we'll come back and we'll get to do this again. All the best. Take care and have fun on the road. I'm counting on you. Take care.